Joined now by Alex Chiasson as we continue to unpack the journey that was the 2017-18 season and subsequent Stanley Cup playoffs. And Alex, I mean, you come here in September and fight for a job in training camp. What's your perspective on how this all came about from a guy who was on the outside last year?
The way this team has grown throughout the year and how we've been able to everyone raise our game to the next level when playoffs started, and it kind of snowballed on every guy in the locker room, and it showed on the ice. So this was probably one of the best group I've been part of outside the rink, guys getting along with each other, and I think that stuff is so important. It transfers really well on the ice, and at the end of the day, everyone contributed, and now we're here, and 24, 25 guys on the team are Stanley Cup champions for the Washington Capitals, so it's pretty special for me.
You and Devo both, no time at all before guys accepted you, and once you guys got it all figured out, I mean, here we are.
I think for us, is we had no attachment to the team in the past couple of years, so there was no point for us to come in and maybe relate to some of that stuff. You know, we just came in with kind of the fresh win and try to be ourselves. And off the ice, it didn't take that much for us to get along with everyone. And Devo has had a tremendous playoff. It has helped the team. I thought for myself, the games that I played some of my best hockey in my career. And it's such a team sport where you need every guy on the team, but it's even the trainers, the coaches, all that stuff, the management, everyone needs to be on the same page. Everything needs to be rolling together, and it takes a lot to make it this far. And this was a tremendous group of guys. It's hard now, obviously, with everyone's packing their stuff today, and you know the nature of the business is there's going to be new faces here next year. There's going to be guys that are on this team now that won't be here, but I think this group is going to be a group that's going to be remembered for a very long time, and the friendships and all of that, it's going to last forever.
You guys are sitting here having achieved your life's goal. How did you get from really struggling to this in such a short period of time?
I know a lot of people go back to certain games, and I've tried in the last couple of days just to look at our season, how like we've had like a slow start, kind of rocky a little bit, great December, and then we go down, we go up, and it's crazy how in this league, obviously it's really hard to make playoffs, so that's number one thing, but how you want to peak at a certain moment, and every time you want everything to click at the same time. I'm not sure if there's a way for that to happen on every team. I think you come in and you expect things, and every guy does their own to prepare as well as they can. And this team was capable of coming together just at the right time, and everyone raising their game to the next level, and makes it really special. Our best players were our best players, I think, in playoffs. Our top guys, our goalie Holtz was tremendous. You know, you look at our D, Carlson, Orlov, Niski, Brooks, those guys were stellar back there, and then we get secondary scoring from a lot of guys in big games, and I just think there's a lot that goes into that, and which for everyone makes it special.
Now you get a day with the cup. How are you going to spend it?
Yeah, I think for me, my parents are from a little outside Quebec City. My dad's from New Brunswick, so I'm trying to pick just a neutral spot for everyone. Most likely it's going to be in Quebec City. That's where I grew up. Most of my friends are there, and it's pretty easy for friends and family or other guys I've played with or retired and to come and enjoy the day. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think for me, I've changed a lot of teams, and there's a lot of people that have been there for me to stay positive and have helped me along the way. And I feel it's going to be a day where everyone can get together and appreciate where we are. And obviously, I didn't do this by myself. There's a lot that goes into being a Stanley Cup champion. be part of this team, but every guy has their own story as well, and I'm looking forward to my day.
Thanks to Alex Chiasson for spending some time with us here on the Monumental Sports Network.